Alright, hello everyone, it's UselessOtaku here. Today I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Did I say that right? Doki Doki Literature Club, yeah. I think we all know what this game is supposed to be, so let's just dive in. Some normal girl running towards you from a distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sarah, the princess you were sure of. Okay, that's better. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Siri catch up to me. What is this face? Never slept again. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Whatever you say, Siri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. Club. Told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Literally me. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Know what? Sayori. There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interests in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Why do you care so much anyway? Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Wait, was I supposed to read that? Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. This is Sori. Girl of the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Monica, missed that. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? We thought you technically did, Sayori said. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I guess. Insulted Yuri looks away. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. God, visual novels are really not the thing for me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the Debate Club last year? The Debate Club last year? Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Ren enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually not. Why am I reading this? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved and timid since the moments I've walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. His eye darted over to me for a split second. Serious lights up behind Natsuki puts her hands on her shoulders. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes. Not a very confident writer yet. Yes, it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. And Yuri looked quizzically at Monica. Quizzically? Seriously? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have the other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. Virgo stared back at me with dejected eyes. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? It says if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the... Well, that was about it, really. Thank you for watching, and have a good day, I guess.